Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad wa barik wa sallim. We see in the story of our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that the Muslims at the beginning, in the time of Makkah, are struggling from the torture that the pagans of Makkah are giving to them. So the more torture and hardship they are facing, the more strong their iman and faith has become. And the numbers of Muslims is increasing every single day. Every day people are entering in Islam. All type of people. The poor people, the rich people, the medium class people, everyone accepting the religion of Allah, the message of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And one of the big reasons of Islam was the recitation of the Quran, the words of the Quran. Many people accepted Islam just because they heard the Quran. One of them was Tufayl ibn Amr al-Dawsī. Tufayl Amr al-Dawsī, he lives in a village and tribe very far outside Mecca. He came to Mecca for the purpose that he heard there is the Prophet of Allah. So I want to meet and listen his message, what he is going to say. So Tufayl ibn Amr came to Makkah for that purpose. Abu Jahl, who heard that Tufayl is coming, the leader of Daws tribe, and he is very intelligent, educated person, Abu Jahl wanted him to not meet the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So for that purpose, Abu Jahl came and directly welcomed Tufayl ibn Amr and said, stay always with me and try to block your ears to not hear anything. Because if you hear, you also might be possessed from this new magic that is going on in our city in Makkah. So Abu Jahl was always staying with Tufayl ibn Amr. Tufayl tells his story himself that at night I could not sleep. And all day I had no chance to go and see the Prophet of Allah because of Abu Jahl. So at night I escaped from his house and came to where? Kaaba. The Kaaba is the main point in Makkah. And the Prophet ﷺ is there reciting Quran. So Tufayl ibn Amr stays behind and listens the recitation of the Quran from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. After a while, the Prophet ﷺ finished the prayer. Tufayl ibn Amr comes and says that the words that you have recited from your heart, they were amazing words. Where did you get these words? The Prophet ﷺ said, these are the words of Allah Jalla Jalaluhu. So then the Prophet explained to him the message of Islam, to believe in one Allah alone, and to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to be kind to one another, to be kind to the family, kinship, to keep the family ties close and good, to be good and kind to your cousins, to your relatives, respect your parents, be merciful and help the orphans and people in need. This was the basic general message of Islam. Do not worship idols, the fake statues, worship only Allah Ta'ala. Tufayl ibn Amr accepted Islam, said Shahada in front of the Prophet ﷺ on that night. The next morning, Tufayl ibn Amr said, Ya Rasulullah, I want to stay with you. The Prophet ﷺ kept him for 1 week and secret and teach him Islam. And after 1 week, the Prophet ﷺ said, you go back to your village, to your Daws, to your place, and you come back when you see us more in number. So the Prophet didn't want the Tufayl to face any torture, any difficulties, so told him that you go and come back again when you see we are more large in number. Tufayl ibn Amr goes back to his village. He works about 6-7 years with his village, with his tribe, and slowly converts them to Islam. Slowly. And then after 7 years of the Prophet ﷺ, 6 years is in Medina. That time Tufayl ibn Amr comes. The Prophet is coming back from Khaybar, from the battle of Khaybar, and he brings in Medina about 3,000 people from his tribe to accept Islam. Among these people, from Tufayl ibn Amr's Dawsī's people, there is one person who later on will become the hero of Islam. He accepted Islam from Tufayl ibn Amr. He will become the hero, very famous person. Tufayl is not very famous, but Tufayl is the reason to make him Muslim. And that hero is Abu Huraira radiallahu ta'ala. So Abu Huraira is from that tribe, and Tufayl ibn Amr is the reason of Abu Huraira to become Muslim. Then Abu Huraira will become the student of the Prophet, and he will learn the hadith, the narrator, the muhaddith, the scholar of this ummah. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us to learn that from big difficulties, Allah ta'ala increase our faith and our iman. And may Allah increase our iman every single day. Ameen.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allah